Hello everyone, welcome to Archer Learnings. In this video, we're going to see how to dynamically update weather report into Excel and update the status. And let me show you the Excel sheet that we are updating. Okay, let me cut this and let me paste it here. Okay, click on refresh. And this is the Excel sheet that we are going to update. And here we will get the area, which area that we are going to get the weather report from this section, from this column, and we will update these columns dynamically from the uh, Google, taking the weather report. And finally we will update if all the information is extracted correctly and updated, then we will report that as a status as pass or fail. And let me show you the manual process that we are going to do. We are going to the Google Chrome, we are opening it, and then we are searching for Hyderabad weather report, and then we will updating this temperature value, this humidity, wind and perception, and we will doing this we will updating all those values here, and last we will update the status. And we are also doing it with the exceptions using the try catch in the video, and please watch the video till the end so that you can get the exceptions right. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscribe button for more videos and click on the bell icon for the daily notifications. And if you like this video, hit the like button, and we will start with the process today. Firstly, what we need to do is we need to get the values from this particular Excel column on which area that we are going to going the weather report. So firstly we need to read that Excel value, so we will use a read range activity here in order to read that particular Excel. So here we will use the path, and then the range of this particular Excel is it need to read the whole range and give us a output variable here. It will be the dt1 data table 1, and so we have the data table here. So what we will do now is we will take a for each row, and we will take the dt1. So firstly what we need to do is we need to get the values, so we will use a get row item activity. So drag and drop here, it will get the every row value from the Excel. So give it as row, and then specify the column name here. The column name will be area, and the column name is this one, and give it the output value as area name. Okay, let us see whether we are actually getting the area name or not. Area name. So let us close this Excel, and then we will run the workflow to see we are actually getting the area names or not. And here the object reference is not set, it's the range. Because of the range, it will to read the whole range, so we will leave that as nothing. And then So we are actually getting the values: Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Guntur, and Rajal. And so we actually getting these values. So what we need to do is the next part is opening Google, and then we need to type the Hyderabad weather report. Whether which area that you need to search is that name should come in front of this weather report. So firstly, what I need to do is I need to take a open browser activity, and then we need to drag that here. The URL for this will be uh, after opening the browser. The first we need to choose the browser type, and we will choose that as Chrome here. And what will be the URL will be the URL will be first name would be the area name. So we will give the area name variable here, and if we need to trim the spaces after the value, so we will use a dot trim, and then we need to concat with the string, which is the weather report. So this will be the URL, and then after opening this particular site, and then what we need to do is we need to get the values of this and these three values. So what I do is I will use a get text activity here, so that will get the text from that particular element here. So I need this value, so I will indicate that value, and then we will assign that as temperature, and we will drag a message box here to see the output of this. Temperature, and we need to use another three more get text values, so that we will get all the values here. So this is the precipitation, and then give a output variable here, precipitation, and uh, drag another message box here to see the precipitation value. And we will use another get text here. So the other one is humidity, so give the output variable as humidity, and drag another message box here. Humidity, and then at the last and final one is the wind. So give the output variable as wind, and give the name as wind in the message box. So we completed extracting data from this, and let us quickly run this and see whether we are actually running, the whole process is working fine or not. And let me debug this one. So the value from the Excel sheet is Hyderabad. So what this need to do is, so this need to check this slide, check the weather report in Google. So it opened the browser, so it's not actually concatenating these two. So what we need to do is uh, okay, okay, then Hyderabad. So here what we need to do is let us create another variable which will hold the weather report value, and we will call it as URL variable, and then that will be a string, and this will be weather report. Now we will concat these two variables here, URL variable, and let us try once again. It is Hyderabad. We're still it is still opening two browsers here for weather and report. So the area name Hyderabad weather report is not the URL, right? So it's taking the multiple URLs to execute. So what we will do is we will open the Google first. We will open Google, and then we will type the information that need to be searched here in the search console. So first thing that we need to do is we need to drag a type into here and then indicate it in the browser. Uh, so indicate it here, and that need to be typed here. So what need to be typed is we need the area name plus weather report. So we will take area name plus, and then we need some space between that, and then we need to give that weather report. So this is it, and then we will get the text from that, and then the remaining will follow. And let us check this. Okay, quickly we will close this, and the first one is Hyderabad, and it is opening the Google browser. After that it will type that particular URL in this here in search. I think it is the timeout is happened. Let us give some delay over here so that the screen will be fully loaded, and we will give a delay before of 3 seconds so that the UI screen is visible to the bot before running it. So let us quickly run it again. The first one is Hyderabad, and it is opening the Google now, Google browser, and it's fully loaded now. Then it will type the following value here. I think we have some issue in the type. In the typing tool, firstly let us fix that. Okay, and what will the type into cannot find the UI element. Okay, let us see the selector now. We will indicate it again so that Now it's validating. Yeah, so let us run this again. It is Hyderabad, and it is opening the Google Chrome, and then Hyderabad weather report. The one which we forgot to do here is we need to enter after entering the value in the type into. So we will use the send hotkey here. We will use the send hotkey to enter. So clear on this again. Hyderabad. Then it's opening the Google Chrome. Just quickly type the required value there, and then after that it is entered. Now it need to get the temperature 28, and then the perception is 3%, and then it is 68%, then 11 kilometers, and the second one is Visakhapatnam. It is 30, and then 15, 84, and then 10 kilometers per hour. The third one is Guntur. It is 31, 13, 77, and 6. The last one is Roswell. '79, and then 0 kilometers per hour. So we are comfortably executed the flow. Now what we need to do is we need to enter these values in the Excel. So what I will use here is we will use the right cell activity of a workbook in order to enter the values to the Excel file. We will use the data Excel here, and the sheet name, and what the value is. The value will be the temperature, but the column will be the B column, and then we'll copy this and we'll paste that same here and write down here, and the same here. So what we need to change is we need to change the variable, and then the column value that will be entering there. So it will be on C1, and then it will be humidity, and the column value will be D, and lastly it is wind. The column value will be E. So if we keep like this, then the value will be overridden in the E1. So what we need to do is we need to increment the value of 1 here. So we will take an assign activity and increment the index value that need to be entered in the Excel. So we will take it as index, and what we will do is after completing every row we will increment the index value, and let us see the index. The value will be integer. So what we will do is we will give the value as 2, and the next time it will be 3, and then the other time it will be 4. And what we need to do is we need to append that value here. So we will use plus index toString, and the same here, plus index dot toString, and here as well dot toString, and the one down here plus index dot toString. And what we need to do here is so we comfortably given the values here plus index dot toString plus index dot toString, though, so it will dynamically update the Excel. So let us see that one first, and after the successful completion of that particular cell value, we will see how to increment, how to use try catch for this and throw exceptions. And this 28, 3%, 68%, 11, and then the other one is Visakhapatnam. It is 30, 15, 84, 10 kilometers per hour, and the third one is Guntur. (31), 13, 77, then it's 6 kilometers per hour. The last one is Razon. (16), 79%, and wind is 0. So let us verify the Excel file whether that is updated or not. So we are able to get the values here, and we the final we need to write the status column as well. So what we need to do is we need to add another Excel right cell here. So this time we will update it as if everything is completed, then we will update that as success. And now we will use the try catch activity here. Where we need to use is if we use the try catch for this sequence, press Ctrl T, it will include the sequence in a try catch. And if any system exception occurs, it will comes to the catch exception, so we will take that as system exception. And what we will use there is we will use the right line saying that main exception, it will be the main exception uh, and then in this sequence for making every time, what we need to do is we need to increment this index value for to do that when there is exception here. In here also it is opening multiple chromes to check the weather report. So what we will do is after checking for one report, we will close the browser here. So for that, take an activity that is close tab activity and place that at the end of the flow here, so that firstly what we need to do is we need to create an input browser, output browser variable, it is, let's say, browser, and then we need to pass that variable to close tab browser, so it will close the open browser, and we will include another try catch in the for each row. What we will do is we will include a try catch and we will drag all those there. So if any case fails, it will come to system exception, and inside exception, and what we have to update in the exception is we need to update the Excel sheet. We need to update the Excel sheet with the F column by stating that it is a fail scenario. So here we need to again increment this index value, as if it fails in this step, if it fails in this step, it will automatically goes to the catch block, to this block. So what we need to do is again we need to increment the index value, so in order it will update the next cells of the Excel, this cell. So if it fails in Visakhapatnam, then the index value will be uh, 3 at that time, but again coming to Guntur, it will, the index value need to be 4, not 3, so it will update in the 4th row. So what we will do is we will cut this index value here, and we will cut this index value here, and we will place that in the final block. So that what will happen now is after, if there is any error in the try block, then it will go to the catch, and then it will update that as fail in the particular column, and then it will finally do the assign activity, and then it will redirect to the next row, and then it will complete the whole process. And this is it on how to update the Excel. Finally we will run this process and see whether we are actually able to do the whole process. And this is how you update the exceptions for the weather report or any other process that you need to do in the from Excel, getting the values from Excel and then updating the status of that particular automation in the Excel report. And if we need to get back to other rows in order to get the data or to update the data, and this is how you apply this try catch and other things in this process. So we are now moved to the second column, data, which is Visakhapatnam, and now it will update the row with temperature, humidity, wind and precipitation. So it is 30 degrees, 15%, 84%, 10 kilometers, and then the third one is Guntur. And this is the Guntur weather report. And then it will getting 31, 13% humidity and 7%, and wind 6 kilometers. And the last one will be Tajol. and now it's opening the Chrome, and then it will search for the particular weather report, and then after getting the values it will close this browser. So it is 13, 16, 79 and 0. Now it closed the browser. The execution is ended in 2 minutes. So we will see the Excel now, and the all cases is passed here. So we are able to extract the data from that file to here, and this is how you update the exceptions, and you will use the final block in the try catch. You just need to increment the value in the final block. And this is it for the weather report of different areas. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.